Ronald Jones, one of the key figures of the Tampa Bay offense. Regular season, 978 rushing yards. Postseason, 139. And most importantly, a piece of jewelry coming pretty soon to go with the T-shirt and the hat. There he is, Super Bowl champion Ronald Jones. Hey, Ronald, I've been dealing with a former Buccaneer who couldn't get to a Super Bowl with a map. I've been dealing with Chris. I like Buccaneers who win Super Bowls, so welcome to the program. How are you, man?
Thank you, man. I'm good. How you doing?
Doing great. Hey, I see that you're here on behalf of Michelob Ultra. I had 3 during the game. How many did you have after the game?
Yeah, I had a couple. Maybe 1 or 2, but I don't know if you saw the commercial, but you win because you're happy, and you're happy when you're winning. So I think that's what we're doing over here down in Tampa.
How's it feel 2 days removed? You wake up on a Tuesday morning, Super Bowl champion. Do you feel different?
Yeah, I mean, the air's a lot clearer out here. The sky is even more blue, just things like that. But, yeah, I'm feeling great, on top of the world, obviously. So, just very ecstatic.
Hey, congratulations on the year. You played awesome, the Super Bowl, everything. It's awesome. I mean, yeah, I want to be fanboy for a second. I never won a Super Bowl. Tell me, like, the night. How did it unfold? What did we do after we left the locker room? And, like, how, give us a little story of how it all went.
Yeah, so, just building up to the week, it was great and things like that. And after, we had a party, at the aquarium, popped a few Michelobs and things like that. It got pretty wild.
So you guys went to the aquarium, huh? That's where they did the after party?
Yeah, we had the Migos and Ludacris came through, so it was great. Gronk got on stage, did his thing, so it was fun.
Oh man, what time we talking? Like we stayed up till the sun was up by the time we finally went to bed. I mean, I hope so.
Yeah, it was about 3 a.m.
Who was the life of the party at the Super Bowl party? Who's the one guy that made it all go?
Oh, definitely Gronk. When he got on stage and started breakdancing and things, just in a regular jumpsuit, outfit. So that was pretty funny.
How strange was it as a guy who had been with the Buccaneers pre-2020 to have Tom Brady and this influx of all these new guys who really came in and helped make a huge difference?
Yeah, it's definitely crazy. Like you said, those guys coming in first year and having, such a great impact, with no OTAs and things like that, just shows, the true determination and work ethic that they have.
With Brady, right? I mean, we got to hit on that. Just like, in your assessment, what does it do everything we talk about? Does everybody, you nervous? You want to please Brady? We got to work harder. He coaches. Like, just tell us the experience and kind of what he did for a guy like you who's still young in his career.
Yeah, definitely provided a lot of leadership, in the huddle and, off the field, meeting with him, week to week basis and him sending, video clips and stuff like that just to get you prepared. So definitely doing all the things, great would. And, I didn't expect anything less.
Going into the game, of course, you got to have a little fear. You lost to the Chiefs and everything. But, like, just tell us about the psyche of the football team and having to play Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs in the Super Bowl and kind of like what were you guys saying to each other in the locker room all week getting ready for the football game? Yeah,
just the belief, that we could do it and we knew we could. And we weren't going to let, them come down and, in our house and take it from us, It's been a long year and the guys worked hard and, we prepared for this moment.
Lavonte David told a great story last week about Tom Brady yelling at someone who was crying in the locker room after the NFC Championship win over the Packers. Two-part question. First, was it you? Yeah. And second, did he allow crying after the Super Bowl in the locker room?
Yeah, it was not me, one, but two, yeah, he did allow some tears, after the game, just being in there, that moment, he said it was about honor. And I think that's what it came down to, just building the legacy. And, I'm great to be a part of it.
And we're now 36 hours removed from the game. Are you already getting the text from Tom Brady? It's time to get back to work for number 2?
Not yet. Surprisingly, I am surprised I haven't gotten it yet.
Hey, we all talk about your offense in Tampa, right? And when it changed and when it started to click and just, when that happened? Like to you, to Ronald Jones, when did it feel like you guys in the offense, okay, we found our niche. This is how we're going to attack. Like what point of the year, what game was it when you finally felt like you guys were rolling on that side of the ball?
I say after the bye week, we kind of, reestablished ourselves and, took a look at our record. And we were like, if we want to make a run at this thing, we got to give ourselves the best chance, to get in the cup. Because, once you're in, our best is off. So I think probably after the bye week is when we started catching our swing.
Yeah, you definitely did. Now, I know Brady grunt about that all the time. But
yeah.
Give me another guy or two. Who's somebody else? Like, who's in the locker room? Who are some other crazy guys? Who's the loudmouth on Wednesday when you guys are all putting your pads on, getting ready to go to practice? Who's getting everybody juiced up in the locker room and causing a ruckus?
Yeah, definitely JPP and Devin White. Those guys are, great leaders on the team, and they make sure, we don't take a day off offensively as a group too. So just keeping that pressure on, iron sharpens greatness in the locker room, and I think there was probably two people who did that on Wednesdays.
Ronald, take us inside the locker room for the extended halftime. You go in 21-6 up. You got a long time to talk about, a long time to think about. What went on during that extra long intermission?
Yeah, just more hype. Guys kept saying 30 more minutes, score 0-0, things like that. And that's what you have to do against a team like that, with an offense that can score, at any minute. It just, came too far not to finish it. So, yeah, I remember this. It still gives me the chills thinking about it.
You get the ball back, and it's 14-6, and there's less than a minute in the first half. What was the mood of the offense? Because that's kind of an area where you're like, all right, we're happy to be up 14-6. Give us an idea of the mindset going into that last drive that resulted in the touchdown.
Yeah, just had to grind hard and finish, the drive and what we started. I think we went in, kicked the field goal, and we were able to go up. So that was just good, getting that cushion, building the lead.
With like Super Bowl champs, amazing experience. Even with all that, though, do you sit there and go, man, I want to get back to the Super Bowl and see what it's like when there's a full stadium and it's not the pandemic? Do you have that thought in your brain at all?
Not yet. I'm just soaking in this one. But definitely, I'd love to be back, of course. A bunch of the guys were saying, where's it at next year? So that's definitely, that'll be the mission again next season. So we're definitely going to soak this one in for as long as I can.
Good. Enjoy it down there in Harbor Island. I know that nice weather. Ooh, I used to live right around the corner. I want to ask about your offensive coordinator, though, Byron Leftwich. He sometimes gets overlooked in talk. And talk about his attitude, his coaching style, and just how he is as a guy altogether.
Yeah, I love playing for former players and things like that. So, he's very understanding. He builds the offense, in a way that lets, the best players succeed and things like that. Got, great leadership qualities and, just always believed in me from the start. So I got to give a lot of credit to him as
well. One more thing, Mike, I just wanted to ask him a little bit, like just on the offensive side of the ball, Ronald, just as far as, were you shocked that you guys kind of became a running team? Did you think that would happen? I think a lot of us in the media thought, oh, they'll get in the shotgun and let Brady dissect people, but did you see this running attack, play action attack coming along early in the year?
Maybe not as early in the year, but definitely, towards the playoffs, they'd always say, you got to run the ball, win games and control the clock, things like that. So I think just staying balanced, was key. And like you said, open up play action pass and things like that. So, like you said, Brady could be back there and dissect.
Yeah. Ronald, when did you finally exhale in the second half? Because we've seen Patrick Mahomes do it over and over again. We saw it last year, down 10 points with 7 minutes left. He finds a way to win the game by 11 points. When did you finally say, you know what, we're going to win this game?
Yeah, I think it was probably one of those last drives towards the end, and with the fourth, I think defense had just got, Devin's interception. And then I saw Winfield, give him, the piece and, just said, the fat lady's about to sing soon. So we just got a couple more minutes, take it home. And, the rest is history.
Did you flash deuces at anyone? Tyreek get a couple from you? Did he get any?
Nah, he didn't get any from me, but I saw that picture surface. So yeah, I definitely feel where he's coming from. You know, competitors out there. So I think that was, it was great.
Hey, congratulations and all the best this offseason. I got a feeling you guys are going to be in the thick of things again in 2021. Thanks for some of your time, Ronald.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Enjoy the Michelob Ultras, man. Be good.
Oh, yes, I will.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.